Welcome into beautiful Los Altos High School. That's a problem on our end, as you missed the top of the first. Didn't miss much. A one-out double from Quentin Sterling is all the Titans got. So once again, I beg your pardon for that technical difficulties. We pick you up bottom of the first inning. Nothing, the Titans and the Eagles. The Eagles hosting the Titans today. They come in 13-10 on a little two-game skid as they lost back-to-back games to Los Gatos, the best team here in the De Anza League. The Eagles stand second in that De Anza League. The Titans at 6-18 stand sixth. So just 2 games left on the season. They'll look to bounce back. Leading off for the Eagles is Adam Kamen, the senior. He stands in against Emrid Joshi. Takes a fastball inside 1-0. Kamen steps in hitting .385. Here comes the 1-0. Is line drive base hit left field. Cut off out there in left, and he fires in a leadoff single for Adam Kamen. He was standing in from the right side. Kamen's on swipe 15 bags. He leads the team in that category. Let's see if he goes. And they pick back. They know he's a threat to steal. Eagles in the home whites. Los Altos in blue across the front white pants. He squares the bunt. It's put back to the pitcher. They're going to fire to second. They're going to get the lead runner there onto first. Not in time. So the bunt unsuccessful as Kamen gunned at second. Well, that puts Jack Bursell at first. Fastball low, Bursell goes nowhere. Should have gotten a better read on that one. That brings up the senior Stuart Cash. .381. Cash waits, slide step, and a curveball misses inside. Count goes 2-0. Jack Bursell leads away from first. Joshi the pitch to Cash. High 3-0. Stuart Cash thought it was ball 4. The umpire disagrees. It's 3-1. Just getting started, bottom of the first. Joshi to the plate. Check swing. Yes, he did, and the count runs full 3-2. Again, I'm so sorry you missed the top of the first. Gunn Titans did not score against Eric Colgrove. Joshi looks in. The full count pitch. There goes the runner. Kamen lines back to right. In comes the right fielder. He's not going to get it. Bursell round second. He's going to head for third. He's in there. And runners on the corners with just one man out. The Eagles looking for some early offense. You don't have to hit the ball too hard. You just have to hit it in the right place. Aaron Baum, the sophomore, steps in. .371, one of many sophomores on this Los Altos team. Runners on the corners. Let's see if they run a little play here and send that runner. Runners on the corners, 1 man out. Joshi to bomb. That's lined hard into left field, a base hit. That's going to score the run. Eagles all over Joshi. 3 singles here in the first. And just like that, it's 1-0 Eagles. To second on the play goes Stuart Cash. That brings up Jackson O'Reilly hitting 125. Takes an off-speed pitch inside. Joshi seems to just be fastballing that little hook. One ball, no strikes. First and second, 1 man out. Joshi looks to second and to the plate. That's going to get to the screen. There go the runners. No throw. And the Eagles, runners at second and third, a pair of runners in scoring position here in the first, already have a run off Joshi, just looking to extend this lead. (2-0) hitters count, runners on second and third. RBIs all over the place as the Gunn infield gets drawn in. That's grounded up the middle and through, base hit. 1 run's gonna score. Bomb right behind him. 2 runs are gonna score. It's another single. The Eagles playing small ball and they lead 3-0 in the first. Three straight singles. Brings Gareth Cartier to the plate. Cartier, feet close together, open stance. No movement at all as he takes outside. Joshi's struggling mightily here in the first. 3 runs on 4 hits. And 1 gun error. Caught on a miss. He's late on a fastball, 1-1. Wesley waiting on deck. Pick back to first. O'Reilly's dives back in safely. Joshi laboring here in the first. He sidesteps and Cartier fouls it back to the screen. 1-2. Joshi hasn't been ahead of hitters. That's been an early problem for him. Riley away from first, and he picks back once again. This is in the MLB. You can pick back as many times as you'd like as a pitcher. 3-0 Eagles just getting started, bottom of the first. Off-speed pitch called a ball. A few Gunn parents in attendance shouting. Count runs 2-2. Cartier waiting on the 2-2 from Joshi. Here it comes. That's a high chopper towards third. Could be 2. Second one on to first. Cartier beats it out. Nice play down there at third by Carson Leclerc. Fired to second. No chance to get Cartier at first, though. 2 away. Picks back, Cartier dives in safely. Darrell Wesley Jr. takes outside, 1-0. His brother waits on deck, but Wesley is batting back to back. That's Darian on deck. Fastball clips the inside corner, 1-1. Picks over once again, Cartier again back. 1-1 man at first, 2 outs. Bottom of the first inning, Eagles have put up 3 on Joshi, looking for more. Here comes the 1-1, is fouled back to the screen, 1-2. Wesley stays on it. Yoshi and Higgins, the battery tonight. The 1-2 to Wesley. There goes the runner. The pitch is high. The throw down to second is not in time. The throw beat him. The tag didn't. Good throw from Higgins, and that puts Cartier in scoring position. A ball to the outfield scores him, running on contact with 2 down in the frame. Great throw by Higgins, just a touch late. Here comes the 2-2, the off-speed outside. Cartier stays put at second, even though it squirted away from Higgins. Curveball didn't snap back inside. The count runs full to Wesley Jr., his brother Darian on deck. Cartier off second. No runner. Wesley strikes out, swinging fastball. Through 1 here in Los Altos. Eagles 3, Titans nothing. Welcome back to the home of the Los Altos Eagles. Colgrove into the second inning of work, winds and fires a strike. Fastball taken outside. Silva takes low, 2-1. Silva, Higgins, and Lai, the 3 to hit for the Titans. Colgrove looking for a shutdown inning on the other side. It's lined hard, foul wrong side of first. Just a little late on the Colgrove fastball. Stands in hitting 271. The 2-2 pitch from Colgrove is driven to left center field. Heading over to the line to make the play. 2 away. It's Cartier. Hit the ball hard. Brings in Trip Higgins. .255, 8 runs driven in for Higgins. Stands in hands high, takes just off the corner. Here comes the 1-0. It's bounced towards the middle. Wesley on the backhand, sets his feet, fires to first in time. A nice play by Darrell Wesley. Brings in Sean Line. Colgrove settled down after that double to Sterling back in the first. Two down top of the second. Moving right along here at Los Altos High School. Why pops it up. Foul back towards us. 0-1. Sean Live, a shortstop for today's game. Hitting 232. 3 doubles. Five driven in. Takes a fastball, 1-1. Coldgrove works quickly. He winds and fires. That's a line down the left field line. Cartier's not going to get it. Plays it on a hop. A high hop and lies on with a single. So that's a single for Y. Pick back to first. Nothing doing. 3 runs on 4 hits, 1 error for the Eagles in the first. Y leads away from second, takes a secondary, nothing, caught on and missed. Gonzalez swings under an off-speed pitch. Gonzalez is only 200, maybe that's why he finds himself in the 8 hole tonight. Pablo Gonzalez steps out. The junior is driven in 4 this year. The slide step is a called strike. Coldgrove doesn't seem to really have a stretch position of it. If any time there's a runner on base, he'll go straight to the slide step. We saw that after the Sterling double, and we see it here again. 1-2, he picks back. No balls and 2 strikes. Coldgrove sidestep, caught on and miss. Change up in the dirt. And Gonzalez left waving at that one. 1.5 played. We've got a lot more baseball to come. Eagles lead 3-0. Kieran Costa here, one-man broadcast booth for some Wednesday afternoon De Anza League Baseball from beautiful Los Altos High School. Darion Wesley will be the first to stand in. He'll be followed by Moore in the top of the lineup. Gavin Moore playing first today. Darion Wesley stands in. His brother struck out to end the first. Takes a fastball, a strike. Joshi quickly ahead, 0-1. Joshi to the plate. Caught on a miss. And quickly in a hole 0-2. Wesley looks to battle down 0-2. Straw came out looking. Wesley thought it was below the knees. The umpire disagreed. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, and there's one away. This brings in Gavin Moore hitting 211. Stands in 6'5", 180 pounds with right-handed first baseman. Takes a fastball for a strike. Joshi's come out against the bottom of this lineup, pounding the zone. That's grounded towards second. Should be an easy play. And he got him. Kim to Silva, quickly 2 away. Back to the top we go, and Adam Kamen singled back through the middle his last time up. The first pitch to Kamen, a strike. Joshi's been in front of all 3 hitters today. This inning, beg your pardon. Kamen waits. Off-speed pitch low, 1-1. Curveball drops right down the middle, 1-2. Joshi shakes off his catcher, timeout called by Kamen. And that one slipped out of his hand all the way to the screen, 2-2. The 2-2 to Kamen. Popped up right side, foul ground, tracking it. He lost it, and he makes the nice catch. Silva lost it for a second, but that big first baseman's glove reels it in. Down 1-2-3 go. The Eagles, Gunn coming up, looking to rally. They trail 3-0 after 2. 9-1-2 due up for the Titans. That's Kim, Degeler, and Sterling. Kim picking up his first stat out of the game from the right side. Tough season so far for Ryan Kim. Hitting just 143 and has not knocked a Titan run. And he squares to bunt, and it's a good one, and drifts foul alongside a third. Saw Wesley playing back and decide to get on a cheap play, but it goes foul. No balls and 1 strike to the 9-hitter Kim. Here comes the 0-1 from Colgrove. That's a little nubber in the infield. Wesley makes the play, fires over the head. It's hard to put one over the head of the 6'5" Moore, but he did it. And an infield single, and a man aboard and pressure on Colgrove at the top of the lineup coming up. Let's see how they rule that one. Should be... I'd give it an E5. Let's see what the official score does. It will be an E5. Here comes the leadoff man, Degler. Over 400 on the season. The pick back could get him. No. Kim dives back. Big secondary there. Good idea from Jack Purcell. Man on the bases every inning against Colgrove. No smooth frames for the Eagles starter. Kim away from first, but throw over just a bit late. This is what you want. You want your 9-hitter to get aboard and set the table for the power in Degliger, Sterling, and Leclerc. Let's see how it works out for them. Another pick over to first. Kim dives back safely. Real worried about Kim taking off here. Gone without a steal, though, this whole season. Would be a good time for a first one. Degliger bounces this one towards short. Could be 2. The flip to second, on to first. Not in time. So Degliger grounds into the force out. A quick turn in that middle infield from Cash to Wesley. And Degliger on with the fielder's choice brings up Sterling. Doubled, but was left at third back in the first. Sterling steps out. Colgrove looks over again. Maybe this is why they implemented you can only pick off twice in the MLB, because Colgrove has done it about 5 times an inning early in this one. Goes over again. Degliger leads away from first. Sterling takes a strike. One on, one out 0-1 pitch to Sterling. Slide step and the pitch. There goes the runner. Here comes the throw. Not in time. And a stolen base. For Degler. Runner in scoring position for Sterling. Doubled back in the first. And Colgrove steps off. That was Degler's 25th stolen base of the season. Pitch misses outside. Hitter's count for Sterling was all over a Colgrove fastball, putting one down the line back in the first. It's popped foul back into the seats. Count even 2-2. That was Sterling's third double of the season. Degler on second. 2-2 pitch from Colgrove. To the plate. Sterling strikes out off-speed pitch low. It's a drop third strike. The throw comes down to first, and Degler heads to third. Jack Purcell would say to come up with that one as he heads to third on the drop third strike. Colgrove's second K on the day. Here comes Charles Leclerc out of the line. Right field, dunks in, base hit. And that's small ball, and that's a run. How about error, stolen base, drop third strike, fielder's choice. And then the first hit of the inning is a single. Bounce back towards Colgrove on the first pitch. Lobs it over to first. But the Titans get one back. We've played 2.5. Eagles 3, Titans 1 on KMVT. 2, 3, and 4 due up for the Eagles in the third. That's going to be Purcell, Cash, and Baum. Purcell tried to bunt unsuccessfully back in the first, and it turned it into a fielder's choice. He would later come around to score one of the 3 Eagle runs in that big first frame. You always want to throw up a crooked number in the first and give your pitcher, in this case Eric Colgrove, some support. Purcell on the first pitch bunted one back to the pitcher. Joshi out there for his third inning of work. And Purcell fouls it back, 9-1. Fastball misses outside, 1-1. Good spot, just missed off the corner. The 1-1 Joshi to Purcell inside as Purcell spins out of the way. The 1-1 up and away, 2-1. Joshi cruised in the bottom of the order and in the second, but really struggled with the middle third in the first frame. Purcell cuts and misses, and the count runs full 3-2. Joshi works quickly. The 3-2 to Purcell, takes low ball 4. Brings up Stuart Cash, the shortstop today. Singled back in the first. That clipped him. So that's going to be a hit by pitch for Cash, and just like that, the Eagles have runners on first and second with nobody out for the heart of their order. In steps Aaron Baum. Hard single in the first. He also came around to score. Knocked in a run. A single ribby and a run scored. A fun first inning for Aaron Baum. The third Baum brother to play baseball here at Los Altos High School. A dynasty, if you will. Third Baum sibling, beg your pardon. Takes that off-speed pitch inside off the corner. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball finds the outside 1-1. Joshi Bell around the zone here in this third inning. Not missing by much, but it has led to a walk and a hit by pitch. Joshi checks second. Checks again. Picks back to second. The throw high. A nice sweeping play by Kim to avoid a disastrous throw that would have ended up in center field. That's grounded hard, but foul outside at third, and the count's 1-2. Amrit Joshi. Batting cleanup and pitching, doing it all for the Gunn Titans today. Gave up 3 in the first. All on singles. Hasn't given up the big hit. Eagles still looking for it. The 1-2, 2 on, no one out. And he picks towards second. One ball, 2 strikes to the cleanup hitting Aaron Baum. Fastball high, 2-2. Had one to waste. Not exactly sure that's where you want to use it, though. Three, 1 Eagles, bottom of the third. Moving right along here. Curveball struck him out swinging. The pick goes back to second, and he dives back in safely. That's the third K for Amrit Joshi, and a much-needed first out for the Titans. That brings in Jackson O'Reilly. He's singled back in the first. Was erased on a Cartier fielder's choice. Riley likes to swing early. Let's see what he does here. He swings early and lines it foul alongside at third. They've been on him. Baum it went hard foul down the line, and O'Reilly's just now done the same. They can sneak one of these inside the lines and extend this 2-1 lead they have on the Titans. Beautiful day for baseball. No place you'd rather be than on a ball field here on beautiful home of the Los Altos Eagles. Runners on first and second. 1 man out. Joshi checks second again, and checks second a third time. Righty on righty. Joshi and O'Reilly. That's grounded through, but no, it's grounded into the hole at short. And one heck of a play by Lai, who dives to keep it in the infield and probably save a run. So infield single loads the bases for Cartier. That's going to be a single. Second of the night for Jackson O'Reilly. This brings in Gareth Cartier. His brother Gavin graduated last year. Nice stop there by Trip Higgins. With the bases loaded, a pass ball could be a run. It's 1-0 on Cartier, looking to really extend this Slim Eagles lead here in the third. Cartier, high chopper towards second. The throw is not going to be anywhere, as that's going to be an E4, allowing the run to score. He had it. It would have been tough to turn two. Probably didn't have a play on the slow grounder from Cartier, but he gets no one. The bases remain loaded. That's going to be an unearned run on the line of Joshi. Got the ground ball. That's what you want to do. Time's out. I think the call there was catcher's interference. So that's going to mitigate the error, mitigate the out. Or the run, beg your pardon. So it's 1-0 here to Wesley. Bases still loaded, now 2 men out. Off speed, misses up and away, 2-2. 1-1, beg your pardon. That's bounced. Joshi leaps on the ground. Ball underhands to first, and he escapes the bases loaded jam. Gifted greatly by a catcher's interference. The Eagles leave them loaded and failed to score. We head to the fourth. Colgrove heads back out there. Eagles 3, Titans 1. Fourth inning of play here in Los Altos, California. Silva, Higgins, and Lai due up. Flied out to left back in the second. Colgrove to the plate. Line drive, base hit, center field. The ball hard somewhere, that's what's going to happen. The leadoff man aboard for the second consecutive inning. There's been runners on the base paths all night for the Titans. They've only been able to get one of those runs in, though. Let's see if that changes here with Trip Higgins. This is the catcher. Grounded out to second. Let's see how many times Colgrove's picked back to first while he's doing that. And there's one. Let's take a tally of how many times Eric Colgrove picks back to first. This one to the plate. Missed somewhere. I couldn't tell you where. It looked like a great pitch at the knees or the inside corner. So Higgins ahead in the count 1-0. Pick back to first. There's the second on the Colgrove pickoffs tally. Lie to follow. Slide step to the plate. That one's a called strike. That one looked below the knees, but I'm not behind the plate tonight, am I? 1-1. Colgrove to the plate. Missed inside. Counts 2-1. Titans only down 2. That's going to be catcher's interference, which is going to put Higgins on first base. I think it was runner's interference in the top half. I still don't have clarity on what happened on that Cartier ground ball, but that's catcher's interference. And rallies are coming all sorts of ways today in Los Altos. Brings up 7-hitter Lie. He swings first pitch. That's a fly ball. Left field and deep. Back at the wall. See you later! That ball was tattooed into the deep left center, over the high wall, and in a blink of an eye, 3-run shot. The 3rd Gunn home run of the season. Have a day, Sean Lai. Gunn 4, Eagles 3. He just turned on that one from Colgrove and dropped it over the high wall and left. My goodness. And the Titan dugout's loving it. That's only the 3rd team home run this season. Colgrove pours the next one over. And just like that, single catcher's interference and 3-run home run. Strike. They're living in the bottom of the zone. I'm seeing pitches that look below the knees, and the home plate umpire sees him clip in the zone, though. That's bounced back over the middle. Cash fires and gets him. Nice play. Very smooth. 6-3 goes the putout on Gonzalez, and that brings up Kim. Top of the lineup looming. A big 3-run 4th inning has put the Titans ahead 4-3. Fastball called strike. Have a day, Sean Lai. He's singled and he's homered. Homer's not that common here in the D'Angelo. That's bounce for a second. Easy play, high hop on Wesley, fires to first. And the ground ball pitcher, Colgrove, seems to have settled in. That brings up the leadoff hitter, Charlie DeGeller. He came in hitting .431, but he's 0 for 2. Stolen base, though, hit into a fielder's choice. The lefty squares to bunt and takes pitch low. 431, 13 RBIs on the season. That one gets past Purcell to the screen, 2-0. Sterling looming on deck. He's already doubled once today. The 2-0 to DeGeller is line through. Sliding, grounded into the hole, an infield single. Nice play by Stuart Cash, who slid over in the hole.
It almost cleared the second fence for the tennis. Feel pretty hot. It's like the yellow monster to clear.
Sterling grounds that one hard and through. So they're not going away, these Titans, as the top of the lineup has 2 hard singles through the hole. Sterling singled and doubled and K'd now. So that brings up Leclerc 0 for 2. Carson Leclerc takes a called strike. The 0-1 to Leclerc takes low, 1-1. Two on, two out. The 1-1 is a check swing, bounce towards first. It's going to be a tag play, and it's made. A nice play down there at first by Moore, and the inning is over, 3 unassisted. But how about 3 runs on 3 hits and 2 men left after 3.5? Titans lead the Eagles 4-3. Gunn rallied in the top of the 4th. We played 3.5. Gunn rallied in the top of the 4th to jump the Eagles, and they now lead 4-3. Joshi gave up 3 in the first inning and has settled down since then, leaving the bases loaded last frame. He'll face Wesley Moore in the top of the lineup in Cayman in the 4th. Darian Wesley, the younger of the 2 brothers, struck out back in the 2nd. Joshi winds, fires. Wesley bounces it towards short. Should be an easy play across the diamond. Not in time, as the ball dropped out of the glove of Silva on a very close play. Let's see if that's ruled an error. It is. E3. E3 is the ruling on that one. And that brings up the 9-hitter, Moore. Bounce to second back in the 2nd. The 6-5 Moore takes outside. That ball's grounded hop, and it eats up all of the shortstop line. That's through. That ball was hit on the screws. I wonder if it would be a tough error to dish out on that one. I'd give him a hit. Let's see what the official scorer says. Should be a single. Two on, no out, and once again in trouble is Umrit Joshi. One drops low, 1-0 to the leadoff man. Cayman, the Eagles trail 4-3. Looking for a spark. We got 2 on for the top of the order. Not much more you could ask for. The 2-0 to Cayman. Upstairs, 3-0. If anyone's getting the green light, this guy. .385 coming in. He's knocked in 14 and has a runner on second to knock in another. The 3-0 to Cayman. And he's swinging and driving one deep left field. That's off the wall. Runners have to hold. Here comes Wesley. Here comes the throw, but it's cut off. Wesley scores. Cayman absolutely obliterates a 3-0 fastball to the wall and left. He holds for a single, and just like that, we've got a tie ball game. It's a real long single for Cayman. His 2nd single of the game. And just like that, everyone trades places. Wesley comes in. The score is still 1st and 2nd, no one out. This time for Jack Purcell. Bunted and walked. Takes a strike, 0-1. Joshi could not get the shutdown inning after his offense supplied him 3 runs and a 4-3 lead. Two errors before him as the... No, fouled back. The 0-1 fouled back, beg your pardon, I think it's 2. The more ball hit the shortstop that I said I wanted to be a single, it's going to be an E6. So a couple errors and then a long single for Cayman. And we've got a tie ball game. 4-4 in the 4th. The 0-2 misses outside. Purcell with Cash to follow. First and second still no one out here in the 4th. Purcell, did he go around on that one? The ball gets away. Both runners advance. It's called no swing as there was obviously some confusion between the umpires. I thought he went around, but both runners move up to second and third. Little unlucky there for Joshi, and he steps off. Second and third, still no one out. Or first and third, beg your pardon. Only one runner moved up on that, on the ball. That got away from Higgins. Here comes the 2-2. Runner goes. No throw from Higgins. The pitch misses outside. Full count pitch. The Gunn side not happy with the umpiring the last few pitches. Purcell pokes that one through the drawn and infield. 1 run scores. Cayman's right behind. Moore, the throw is high and scrambling back to first is Cayman. Cayman rounded third hard. The throw from center came all the way into the screen. Cayman retreats back to first. Purcell with the single moves to second on the throw. Eagles lead 5-4. Moore scores easily from third. You draw the throw there, and your player can move up. Movement in the Eagle pen. And out to the mound comes the Gunn pitching coach. We'll step aside. How about an Eagle rally? You give up 3 in the top of a first. You get that run right back and 1 more, and there's still nobody out. Second and third after the Purcell RBI single. A long meeting at the mound. I tell you, this wouldn't happen with the pitch clock. It's implemented in the MLB. Let's bring it all the way down to high school baseball. Why don't we? Joshi being held out to dry here a little bit. It has gotten very little help from his defenses. They've made a couple of errors behind him. And now he's facing Stuart Cash. Never a spot to be. He's hitting .381. And there's runners on second and third with no one out. Let's see how he can limit the damage. He left him loaded in the third. Let's see what he can do here. Higgins slides over to block that one, and Cash ahead in the count 1-0. Cash waves and misses at that one. The 1-1 to Cash is grounded towards third. Grounded towards short. And Purcell's going to be hung up. And Purcell's tagged out. It was grounded to third. And Purcell took his secondary and was just hung up there. On at first on what will be a fielder's choice is Stuart Cash. And there's runners on the corners. In comes the cleanup hitter, Aaron Bond. Runners on first and third with one man out. Let's see if they send Cash. They probably will. And if you throw down, that's most likely concedes the run. Cash isn't going. Bond pops it up in the infield. Joshi calls off his third baseman, makes the play. That's going to be a P1. And Jackson O'Reilly, a couple singles, they could really go for one here, as they've had chance after chance to extend this lead and haven't done it up until this point. They've got 5 runners on base through three frames. The pick back to first, Cash dives in safely. Off-speed pitch in the dirt. O'Reilly spits on it, 1-0. We've been hunting fastball all night long, letting off-speed pitches go. Low and in the zone. Gabe Stewart's preached to his team. Hunt fastball and hit it hard. O'Reilly check swing on another ball in the dirt, 2-0. There goes Cash, finally. An off-speed pitch called a strike, 2-1. So Cash finally swipes second with 2 outs. A Jackson O'Reilly single. He has 2 already on the day. Would knock in 2 and extend this lead. 5-4 Eagles, bottom 4. Joshi to O'Reilly. Takes low. I'd be pitching around him as well. O'Reilly seems to have his number. Singled a couple times tonight. It's outside ball 4. Bases are loaded for Gareth Cartier, the senior. Wesley waiting on deck. He's nothing for 2. Cartier came up with the bases loaded last inning, and there was that weird play where it must have been runner's interference because no runs came in to score. Wesley would strike out with the bases loaded to end last frame. Let's see what happens here. O'Reilly, base on balls. It's a BB on your scorecard. Bases are loaded. Bases loaded, 2 men out. 5-4 game, bottom of the 4th. We only play 7 in high school baseball, just a reminder. Fastball finds the corner, 1-1. Cartier 0 for 2, reached on a fielder's choice back in the first. Here comes the 1-1. Cuts and misses on an off-speed pitch. Here comes the run. Here comes the throw. It's late. It gets away. Only 1 run scores on the wild pitch by Joshi. And there, Bursell comes in to score. 6-4 Eagles. Sometimes you don't need the big hit. Crooked numbers all around here in the 4th inning. You see a 3 on both those lines. Here comes the 1-2. Called strike 3. We've played 4.5 here from Los Altos. Eagles lead 6-4. 5th inning of play from Los Altos. Coldgrove heads back out there, this time with a 6-4 lead. The one big clip was the Sean Lai home run last inning. Joshi, Silva, and Higgins, 4-5-6-2 up for the Titans. Joshi trying to help his own cause as his team trails 6-4. Takes a fastball for a strike from Coldgrove. See if Coldgrove can have a shutdown inning. He takes outside, 1-1. Here comes the 2-1. Called strike 2 and 2. The 2-2, ring him up, outside corner. Attack on a forwards K to start off the 5th. It's his 3rd of the night. Another first pitch strike as he's pouring them in here. Colgrove working quickly with no one on. Finds the plate again, nothing in 2 to Silva. Colgrove's 0-2 to Silva. Checks his swing on an off-speed pitch in the dirt. Ball is lined foul. Count holds 1 and 2. These teams meet again on Friday in Palo Alto. That's going to wrap up the De Anza League season. That's going to be at Gunn Stadium. A lot of back-to-backs is how the schedule is laid out, as you play a home and home with a team, a little 2 games set with every De Anza League team. Colgrove's 1-2 misses outside 2 and 2. Fouls off the 2-2 pitch. Takes again, and the count runs full 3 and 2. Colgrove's 3-2. Chop towards short. Cash plays it on the easy hop. Fires to first in time. 6-3. And 2 away. That brings in Trip Higgins. 2 down, nobody on. Colgrove eating innings for Gabe Stewart and the Eagles. Higgins fouls it off his foot, knocking in 1. He's been getting ahead, Colgrove has this inning. There's been ducks on the pond, all other 4 frames. No nice quick shutdown frames from Colgrove. But looks like this could be one. Quickly 2 away, and he's 0-1 on the catcher Higgins. It's bounced towards third. Wesley plays the hop. Long throw across the diamond. In time. 5-3 goes the putout. And 1-2-3 go the Titans. We've played 4.5. Eagles 6. Titans 4 on KMVT. Joshi comes out for the 5th inning here as his team trails 6-4. He'll face Wesley, and more. The Wesley brothers hitting back-to-back. This is 7-8-9. The older brother, Darrell, stands in first. The bunt, it's back to Joshi. Darrell flying down the line, the throw just in time. A nice play by the pitcher. And a pinch hitter each inning, Top comes in. Hitting 200 on the season. Takes low 1-0. Darian Wesley's day ends 0 for 2. He struck out and reached on an air. He scored though. Top's on that one. Wind. Oh, leaping play in deep left center field. Gonzalez reaches up and he makes the catch. Great play in left. That brings up more. Gavin Moore 1 for 2 on the day. Singled and grounded to second. Takes the ball 1-0. Takes a strike. 1-1. Fastball misses 2-1. Fastball misses 3-1. And Moore safely ahead of Joshi. Wind picking up here on the back half of the Los Altos High School campus. 3-1 swinging, popped up. Bermuda Triangle a little bit out there and left. Backpedaling the shortstop. Lee makes the catch. And Omrit sets him down 1-2-3. We head to the 6th. Titans need a rally. They trail 6-4. Welcome back. Top half of the 6th inning from Los Altos. The Eagles lead 6-4. Sean Lee homered last time up, a 3-run shot. The majority of the Titan offense is grounded foul alongside a third. Colgrove's still out there into the 6th. Called strike. The Titan dugout not happy. Wasn't stuck by Jack Purcell. And Sean's put himself in an 0-2 hole. Cut on and missed off-speed pitch, and he waves away. 5th K on the day for Colgrove. Pablo Gonzalez tips one back to the screen. Colgrove's 0-1, bounce towards second. Wesley gets down on it, plays the hop, bobbles, fires in time. 4-3 goes the putout, and Colgrove's found a groove a little bit. After that Sean Lee home run, he's retired the last 7 in a row. That brings in the 9-hitter Kim. Holds up on a fastball high. Fastball bottom of the zone, 1-1. Colgrove's been living at the bottom of that zone, and it's been given all night by the home plate umpire. Colgrove in his dark glasses stares in the 1-1. That's to the screen, 2-1. Top of the lineup on deck with Degler. That's who they'll have, barring anything here, that's who they'll have in the 7th, the last inning of a high school baseball game. They need runs there. That's popped up. That's popped up back towards us. That's gonna, oh, drops in the field of play. Burcell lost it in the sun. It was hit high up there. High up there. Burcell couldn't make the play. Strike 2, 2-2. Playable ball. I mean, I didn't get a read on it. I thought that was gonna hop over the fence, but there's a little corner as it drops back to the dugout fence, and it was, the wind just held it, but Burcell couldn't make the play, and it falls no harm, no foul. Doesn't matter to Colgrove, as he gets the strikeout on the next pitch as he goes around the Gunn dugout. Can't believe it, especially coming off the call before. 6.5 gone. Eagles have 3 more outs to extend their lead. Bottom of the 6th, first pitch to the leadoff Adam came in, takes low 1-0. 4 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors for the Titans, 6 runs, 7 hits, and 3 mistakes for the Eagles. It's a fastball, misses. The 87th pitch of the day from Joshi, looking to go the distance as he's here in the 6th of his team trailing. That's lined off the glove of Joshi, sliding play by the second baseman. He won't have a play. That clipped the glove of Joshi, and that may be it for him. Hit his glove. He seems just fine. Hit the glove, not the shoulder. He's okay. Coach just making sure. That's going to be a single to lead off the 6th. Fires back to first. Joshi picks back a couple times on Kamen. Now he seems ready for his first pitch to Burcell. Pitch is low, blocked by Higgins. The 1-0 to Burcell came in away from first. But Joshi gonna check on the runner before that. Homer Joshi to Jack Burcell on the side step. That's lined into right center field. Coming on to make the play, Degler. A nice play by a leadoff man and right fielder, one away. Ball was served into the gap, but Degler cruised over to make the play. Came in, scampers back to first. In comes Stuart Cash on base all 3 times. Singled hit by a pitch and a fielder's choice. 1 for 2. Curveball missed somewhere. Not sure where that one missed, and neither did the Gunn Titan parents in attendance. Cash skies that one to deep left center field, but settling under it to make the play on the warning track is Gonzalez, 2 away. Put a charge into that one, just needed 5-6 more feet of it. Kamen still standing on first after the leadoff single. He's seen a couple of flyouts from his 2 and 3 hitters, but here comes a cleanup hitter bomb. There goes the runner. The pick back to first. It was just a bluff. Here comes the pitch. Bomb takes high, which makes the count. We don't know, because we don't know what he called on the first pitch. I think it's 1-1. Bomb stands in, singled and struck out. Lays off the off-speed, 2-1. Nice block by Higgins, kept it in front. Came in nowhere to go. Joshi's pitch count nearing 100. Caught on and missed. Off-speed pitch. And the count's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 6-4 Eagles lead here in the 6th. The pick back is late. Kamen's drawn over 4 throws. There at first as leadoff guy with some speed. 25 stolen bases on the year. Already has one today, for that matter. Here comes the 2-2. Bomb sends one to left, shallow left, and out goes the shortstop Lee to make the catch. We head to the 7th. One last chance for the Titans. Joshi turned in 6 strong. Still 6-4 Eagles. Top of the lineup for the Titans. Looking to rally. They trail 6-4. Degler, Sterling, and Leclerc. Against Eric Colgrove out there for his 7th inning of work. The bullpen is ready to relieve him if needed. In steps the lefty. Geller hitting over 400 on the season. Excuse me. Degler number 4 stands in from the left side. Golden Chain swinging. And Colgrove delivers. Just missed somewhere. Maybe just off the corner. 1-0. That one finds the corner, 1-1. The Eagles dug out loud here, trying to pick up their pitcher on in his 7th inning of work. Colgrove stares in, the 1-1. Grounds towards short. Cash knocks it down, won't have a play. And the leadoff man's aboard. That brings the tying run to the plate. And Sterling, and that brings Gabe Stewart out of the dugout, and the infield draws to the pitcher's mound. Let's see if it's just a consultation, or is it going to be the hook for Eric Colgrove? And that's going to be just about all for Eric Colgrove. He goes 6, K's 6, and he will leave with still responsible for that man at first. To the pen goes Gabe Stewart. We'll see around here as to the mound comes Darian Wesley from third base to the hill. Just a sophomore playing varsity baseball here. Stands 5'9", 175. Also a JV football player, so dual sport athlete climbs the hill here. Has a 140 ERA, has taken a loss, and 5 saves. They go to the closer. But most closers don't play all 7. But Darian Wesley, this explains why he played third for the first 5 innings of this game, was pinch hit for back in the 5th. Went to the bullpen, warmed up, and he's ready to go. 5 saves, 8 appearances. Lost 1 game. He has a 1.4 ERA. It's not going to be a clean save, though, as he's going to start with a man on first, and he's facing the heart of this order in Sterling, Leclerc, and Joshi. Titans need 2 to tie this ball game up. We're going to have 3 cracks to tie it. Off Wesley.
Yeah, this is where you don't extend.
Degler will weed away from first when Wesley is ready. He's got 2 more. And the infield will reset. High socks, but stirrup socks for Wesley, and a small leg kick as he comes to the plate. Sterling doubled back in the first off the wall against Colgrove, and that's probably why Gabe Stewart didn't want him to see him again. Absolutely turned on one in the first inning. When you're seeing the ball that well off the guy, you don't want to see him again. He's also struck out and singled. So 2 for 3 off Colgrove, but now he faces Darian Wesley, the sophomore, who steps off. Quinton Sterling from Wesley. There goes the runner, not in time. That's going to be a true steal. Second of the game for Degler. Off-speed pitch missed. Degler off second. Wesley stares in for the sign from Burchell. Checks second. Sterling stands in. 6-4 game, top of the 7th. Wesley delivers. Low 2-0. Wesley checks second. The short leg kick. That ball's lined. Center field. Left center. That's in the gap. That ball's down. Degler's going to cruise in to score. Picked up out there and left. Finds the cutoff man. Sterling trade places with Degler. And just like that, the tying run's at second base. Charlie Degler scores from second after a single stole second. The second double of the game from Sterling, and just like that, the tying run is standing at second base with nobody out for Carson Leclerc. Leclerc bloops on right field, coming on bomb. He makes the catch, looks to third. Sterling not going anywhere. An unproductive out from Carson Leclerc, and here comes Amrit Joshi. He's already gone 7 strong innings, and beg your pardon, 6 strong innings, and he has a chance to help his own cause. With a tying run, standing at second base, could guarantee a no decision from him. Take that loss off the line score is a fun thing. Wesley to Joshi. Pop. Wait on that one. Pop foul alongside at third. Joshi was late on the first one from Wesley. Let's see what he can do here. Worst case scenario, you got to move that run over to third with two, which with what would be the second out, because you need that runner just 90 feet away. Time called. Runner on second, 1 man out. Joshi stands in, takes outside 1-1. Not lacking drama here on a Wednesday afternoon in Los Altos. We saw a 3-run home run, and now we have a 1-run game here in the 7th. One more reminder that this is the last time up. It's only 7 innings of play in a high school game. Wesley with the sidestep, Joshi on it, he fouls it straight back. Wesley ahead. Came in inheriting that runner, which goes to Colgrove, whose line ends 6 innings, 6 Ks, 5 runs. Defense made 4 errors behind him, though. Don't know how many of those will be earned at the end of the day. Wesley bluffs back to second, where Sterling stands the tying run here in the 7th. Joshi grounds that one through into right field. Here comes Sterling. The throw's going to be caught. Here comes the throw, not in time. Sterling dives in from second. Have a day on at Joshi. Tie ball game. Baum's throw was just a tiny bit late, and that's going to be a blown save on the line of Wesley, but the matter at hand is keeping it right here and giving his team a chance to walk it off in the bottom half. Joshi away from first. Now the winning go-ahead run here in the 7th. That ball's hit hard. Deep towards left. That's high off the wall. The throw's going to come in. Joshi is going to hold at second, as that ball was absolutely tattooed off the wall. Almost hit it too hard. First and second. 1 man out. Trip Higgins stands in. The Eagles will have a chance, of course, coming up in the bottom of the 7th. That's O'Reilly, Cartier, and Wesley. Darian turns towards second, no throw. Cuts through. Higgins cuts through a fastball 0-1. The throw back towards second was late. Shadows creeping into the outfield as we inch towards 6 o'clock here on this Wednesday evening. Wesley on the slide step. Higgins towards center. Sinking fast. The throw could come into second for a force play. It goes to third. They got him. The throw came into third as Joshi was hung up. Couldn't tell if that ball was going to drop. Tough read. Here comes Sean Lee. All he's done is launch a 3-run home run deep into the left field seats. Wesley checks second, comes home. Called strike, 0-1. The blown save already on the line of the sophomore Darian Wesley as he gives up 1 run of his own to tie it and let the inherited runner from Colgrove score. Tie game. 6-6, top of the 7th. Gunn looking for a lead. Would be their first of the night. The pick back to second is late. The 1-1. Darian Wesley to the plate. Misses 2-1. Hitters count for Lee. 2 on, 2 out. Blue center field. It's down. Here comes the run. Here comes the throw. The tag. He got him. What a play. 2 putouts from 2 center field assists. Have a day. Have an inning. Eagles need a run to walk it off. Last of the 7th, Eagles need 1 run for a little walk-off to end the 2-game skid. Coming off 2 blowout losses to Los Gatos. Los Gatos, the team leading the De Anza League, they're 12-0, so not the worst losses you could face, but always nice to get back in the win column, and that's what they're looking to do at home against Joshua Dawson. Tri-sport athlete is Dawson, varsity football, and played basketball for a season in Palo Alto. He's going to face Jackson O'Reilly. Singled twice and walked off the starter Joshi. Joshi no decision, Colgrove no decision. So, both those starters went 6 complete. Neither will get a decision. Jackson O'Reilly and Cartier is who's slated to hit. O'Reilly takes a strike. Cartier out on deck. He's hitting .317, which would be just who you want up in this situation. O'Reilly only hitting .125. Been on base 3 times today, though. Takes a fastball well below the zone. 1-1.
Great spot, kid.
Cut on a missed off-speed pitch in the dirt. 'Reilly lays off. Two and two to the leadoff man, O'Reilly, leading off this 7th inning. Takes outside 3-2.
Wow, very nice spot.
Close pitch, but off the corner, says the home plate umpire. Here comes the full count pitch. O'Reilly lines one through the middle. Leadoff man aboard, and O'Reilly's on for the 4th time today. Have a day, Jackson O'Reilly.
Okay, good try, Si. Go, Si.
Cartier stepped in. He's left the bases loaded twice. Struggled with men on base today. The lefty checks on Dawson. Nothing doing. O'Reilly away from first. Lefty on righty. Dawson. Cartier squares up. Push bunt. First base side, and it goes foul. Touch that one down. Foul, and Cartier comes back. 0-1. Dawson checks on O'Reilly, nothing going. 0-1 to Cartier, who bunted it foul on the last pitch. Winning run at first base in Jackson O'Reilly. To the plate, Cartier takes outside. Cartier, all he's really got to do is move that runner into scoring position with less than 2 outs. Any way he knows how. One to Gareth Cartier. Senior standing open stance from the right side. Spoils a fastball 1-2. Darrell Wesley on deck. 0 for 3. Eagles really want to move over that runner. Dawson checks the runner. Picks back, and they got him. What a move by the lefty. Jackson O'Reilly hung out to dry. Sweep tag, and the Eagles rally. Gone just as soon as it begins. What a pickoff. What a move from the lefty. Brings up the leg. Lobs it over to first. O'Reilly can't catch himself soon enough. Cartier pops that one up. Right side, coming in. Degler makes the catch, 2 down. Darrell Wesley, the last hope here in the 7th. 6-6 game. No batting gloves for Wesley as he cuts through an off-speed pitch, 0-1. Another off-speed pitch. This one he waits back on and spoils. No balls and 2 strikes to Darrell Wesley. The 0-2 with 2 outs is low. All off speed here to Wesley. Stewart and the Eagles have obviously been hunting fastballs all night. Dawson just doesn't want to give him one here with the game on the line. Two in the top of the 7th to tie the game. Time called for the Titans, who've been trailing since the 5th Eagle batter of the game. Eagles hung up 3 in the first. Sean Lee home run in the 4th brought the Titans back. Here comes the off-speed pitch to Wesley. Struck him out. 4 off-speed pitches. Wesley waves and misses. How about some free baseball in Los Altos? 6-6. We're heading to extra frames. Colgrove and Joshi battled for 6 frames. Both won 6. Joshi gave up 6 and Colgrove 5. But that doesn't matter now as there's a good bunt. Flying up the line, Wesley's throw in time to get him. An unsuccessful bunt and a great play by the pitcher. That brings up Kim. Ryan Kim reached on an error, struck out. He's 0 for 3. Takes a fastball low. We're into the 8th inning. You only play 7 in high school baseball. Gotta keep reminding you of that. Here comes the 1-0. Off the corner, 2-0. Top of the order coming up. Top of the order that rallied to tie it last inning. Let's see if they have a winner in them. Here comes the 2-0. Fouled back 2-1. Two balls and 1 strike. Degler waiting on deck. The dangerous leadoff man. Gabe Stewart takes a couple steps out of the dugout. Wants to know where that one missed. Told it's outside. Wesley can't believe it. Can't lose the 9-hitter here. The dangerous Degler looming on deck. Ball's lined towards left. Cruising over to make the catch in the corner. 2 away. Top of the lineup. Charles Degler has a steal, has 2 steals actually. Been on base a couple times. Pair of singles and a fielder's choice.
Up the middle, baby.
Here comes the 0-1. Missed up. 1-1. A lot of close pitches from Wesley this frame. Sterling looming on deck. He's doubled twice. Degler takes outside 2-1. All around the zone, but he just can't seem to find it. Bounce towards first, stayed up more for a second. He makes the play. Here come the Eagles in the bottom half. Wesley, Moore, top of the lineup, came in, still 6-6. Darian Wesley, who's now gone 2 innings, given up 1 run. That was the tying run. Blew the save, has a chance to make up for all that. Everyone's going to forget about the blown save if he can get himself in a position to win the ball game. Here comes the first pitch, takes outside. A lot of off speed from Joshua Dawson, beg your pardon. Here comes the 1-0. Cut on and missed, 1-1. Wesley stands in from the left side. The 1-1 from Dawson. Fouls it back. First baseman Moore looming on deck. Here comes the 1-2 off-speed pitch, misses outside. I beg your pardon, it's Cyrus Silva Revzani on the bump as his off-speed pitch rings him up on a ball in the dirt. My goodness. That pitch wasn't close. Wow. Pitch was a good foot below his own. Beg your pardon for having the wrong pitcher. Cyrus has a 4.11 ERA in 10 appearances, yet to have a decision. It's the same pitch he just rung up the last batter on, but this one's called a ball. Here comes the 1-0 to Moore. That one's over. Here comes the 0-2 to Moore. Caught on a missed off-speed pitch. Got him. 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. Spoiled. Revzani. Line drive from Moore, right center field. That's going to be a long single as it dies. And there is the winning run with the top of the lineup coming up. Top of the lineup in Cayman. Singled twice. Singled 3 times, beg your pardon. One would go a long way here. It's outside. It's a good take on a ball that missed off the corner. One ball and no strikes to the leadoff hitter Cayman. That's a line down the right field line. That's going to roll to the corner. Moore's going to round second. He's going to head for third. Stewart's going to send him home. The ball's cut off. The third of the plate is in time. Gabe Stewart gets aggressive, sends his 9-hitter Moore home, and he's thrown down a beautiful relay from Degler. Oh my goodness, that would have been the winner. What a throw, what a relay, what a tag. The winning run is still 90 feet away, though. The winning run still 90 feet away and came in with Jack Purcell coming up. High drama in Los Altos. And out to the mound goes the Gunn pitching coach. What more do you want to see in a ball game? How about a late rally and you saved the ball game with a beautiful relay throw? That ball was hit on a line straight down the first base line. It kicks down to the 315 sign in the corner. And Degler just a perfect throw to the cutoff, and Moore in the end is out by a couple steps. That would have been the winner, but far from out of the woods yet, as Jack Purcell stands in with the running run 90 feet away. A pass ball wins it, an error wins it. A lot of ways for this one to end. You see Gabe Stewart tell his hitter, ball in the dirt, you gotta let him know. Because if a ball gets past the catcher, that could be it. So a tall task for Trip Higgins behind the dish as the presser just mounts more and more. Kamen leads away from third. That's the winning run. Purcell stands in. Takes outside. Cash waiting on deck. Would be next. The 1-0 to Purcell. Line foul. 1-1. Not happy with himself. Wanted to do something with that one. Resvani delivers. Upstairs. 2-1. Resvani, a sophomore. 6'1", 190 baseball, his lone sport. Very late on an off-speed pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Purcell, ring him up. How about we play 9? Why not? 9th inning comes around. It's still 6-6 in Los Altos. Wesley remains out there, starting his 3rd inning of work. And he's going to face 2-3-4. That's Sterling Leclerc and Joshi, the same guys that rallied to win it, to tie it, beg your pardon, in the 7th. We're still waiting on a winner. It'll be Cash, Baum, and Jackson O'Reilly in the bottom half. Let's see if they'll need 1 or 2 though to stick around in this one. Sterling's doubled twice and singled. Also struck out. Doubled twice though. Big one. A big one in the top of the 7th. Let's see what Quentin Sterling can do. Takes a strike. Who doesn't love some free baseball though? 6-6, 17 hits for the, maybe that's 11, beg your pardon. 11 hits for the Eagles, 12 for the Titans. 6 errors between them. Sterling takes 1-1. As the shadows lengthening as we're well past 6 o'clock here on this Wednesday evening, we're still awaiting a winner though here in Los Altos. Wesley's to the plate. That's bounced up the middle and through. 4th hit of the day for Quentin Sterling. That's gonna bring up Carson Leclerc. Flew out to right in the 7th. Joshi waiting on deck. Quick meeting at the mound as Gabe Stewart's going to talk to his infield with the go-ahead run on first, and 3, 4, 5 coming up the heart of the order for the Titans.
Hits and 2 outfield assists is not acceptable.
Carson Leclerc stands in, man at first with nobody out. He represents the go-ahead run here in the 9th. Wesley in his third inning of work. He's recorded 6 outs, only giving up that 1 run. Leclerc lines one up the middle, sliding stop. He looks to second, no play. A heck of a play by the second baseman to make that play. Flip to Cash, but it was. And that brings up Amrit Joshi, the starter in today's game. Joshi fouls that one back. Football was hit hard up the middle. It was a great play just to get there from the second baseman. I wouldn't. Maybe you give him an error on the exchange. Wesley working around some trouble. 2 on, no one out. Check second again. And delivers. There goes the runner. Here comes the tag. They got him. Never mind. Beg your pardon, close play. It's called safe, so it is a steal from Sterling, and here comes Gabe Stewart to argue. Gabe Stewart is out on the field talking to the second base umpire. Neither of them had a great view of the play, and Stewart can't believe it. It looked like the throw beat him. And Stewart came flying out of the dugout after that call. I mean, I thought they got him. Runners on first and third, 0-2 to Joshi, and the new third baseman's Matt Carlson, as Wesley had been playing there all day, has now on the bump. So runners on first and third. Let's see if they send the runner on the 0-2 to Joshi with the bright pink batting gloves. Leclerc stays put and Joshi pops one up. This is going to stay in play. Carlson calling for it, makes the play at the edge of the infield dirt. An unproductive out for Amrit Joshi. And these Eagles aren't out of it just yet. It's now up to Silva. Matt Carlson with a heck of a block at third. It was a little.
Go, Cyrus, smash it.
Cyrus Silva is going to be given the intentional pass there to load the bases. And that brings up Trip Higgins. Silva had played first and has pitched the last couple frames. Bases loaded, 1 man out, top of the 9th inning. Time is granted with the bases loaded. Bases loaded. 1 man out, top of the 9th. 6-6 ball game due to a late rally from the Titans in the 7th. Higgins at the place, no place to put him. It's grounded, foul. Third base side. We reset, 0-1. The home run hitter, Sean Lai waiting on deck. Beg your pardon. Wesley looking to work out of trouble. That ball's sent towards left center and deep. Back at the wall, and it's down at the wall. It's going to bounce away from the left fielder. 1 run is in, 2 runs are in. Here comes the 3rd run, the throw to third. is not in time. Bigger 2-run score. 2-run score on the 2 RBI double from Higgins, second and third. Ball was just planted in the left center field gap. No one could make a play on it. Cartier came together with Kamen. No one makes a play. And Gabe Stewart's going to go to his bullpen, it would seem. So he's been up there for working into his third inning. He has the blown save. You wouldn't want to add a loss on top of it, but that looks like what's going to happen. And a long walk back to the dugout for Darian Wesley, who turned in a tough effort today, 2+ innings. Gave up 3 earned runs. Eagles go to the pen. We'll tell you all about it when we come back on KMVT. 4 unanswered runs for the Titans, who trailed 6-4 heading to the top of the 7th inning, but a single off starter Eric Colgrove chased him, and they rallied to get 2. And that's going to be a second intentional walk of the frame. Goes to Sean Lee. That brings up Pablo Gonzalez, the 8-hitter. Bases loaded, 1 man out. The Titans looking for more. The runners on second and third on Darian Wesley's name. Let's see if Aiden Stiff can get out of it. That's chopped towards short, could be 2. Charging is Kamen, goes to first, gets the out there. The run scores, a productive out for Pablo Gonzalez. 1 pitch went out for Aiden Stiff, too. 9-6, the road just gets a little tougher for the Eagles in the bottom half. They're not out of the woods yet, as there's still runners on second and third with 2 men out.
Mr. Pinch Hitter. Mr. Manny Moto. Have fun, Joseph.
Gunn's going to go to their bench here. They're going to go to Joseph Zhu. The senior hitting an even 250 on the campaign. Second and third looking to really blow this one open in the 9th. Stiff delivers. Little hitch in his rotation as they like the pick back to third late. Good idea. It's going to be Cash, Baum, and O'Reilly who need to rally for the Eagles in the bottom of the 9th. The 2-0 from Stiff finds the corner 2-1. Who's still ahead in the count, 2-1, 2 outs, runners on second and third. Stiff, the third Eagle to pitch today. To the plate, that one misses low, 3-1. You really don't want to get back to the top of this order and Charles Degler, who has 4 hits on the evening, and he's swiped a couple bags as well. Zhu takes a strike. He thought it was ball 4. He'd already flipped the bat back towards the dugout. He's got to reset. Comes in cold after watching 8.5 innings of play. Comes in a big spot here in the 9th. Here comes the 3-2 from Stiff. Low ball 4. And it's becoming a nightmare 9th inning as Charles Degler came into this game hitting .431. And now he's up with the bases loaded. .431, 537 on base, and Jackson Zhu came in, walked, and is being lifted again for a pinch runner and Kim. Degler looking to blow this game wide open. Stiff delivers, soft speed pitch clips the corner, 0-1. Slow curve just sat over the outside edge. Degler cuts through that one, 0-2. Degler's worked himself to a bit of a hole here, 0-2. The very dangerous Sterling looming on deck. The 0-2 to Degler. Barely gets a piece to hang in there.
Way to stay alive. Way to stay alive.
Time called from behind the plate. He's going to go talk to his pitcher before the 0-2. Here comes the 0-2. Low. 1-2. Charlie, the senior, is committed to Puget Sound baseball to play his next 4 years up there, but some pressing matters still at hand as he faces a 2-2 from Aiden Stiff. Here comes the pitch. Caught on and missed. He fools him with the off speed, and the Eagles need 3. It's 2-3-4 coming up for the Eagles. They trail 9-6. Last ups for the Eagles. Bottom 9 here from Los Altos. After a 3-run ninth from the Titans, the Eagles have a hill to climb. 3 to send us to the 10th, or 4 and a winner. Silva heads out for his 3rd inning of work. He's only the 2nd pitcher to toe the slab for the Titans today. He's going to face Stewart, Cash, Aaron Baum, and Jackson O'Reilly. Jackson O'Reilly's been on base 4 times, a couple singles, a couple walks. Got picked off in the 7th, though. And in steps Stewart Cash. Silva, the lefty, has 3 runs of cushion to try and close this one out. Cyrus Silva looks in to face Stewart Cash. Sets and fires. Cash, weakly hit towards second. Waiting on it and throwing him out is the second baseman, Ryan Kim. 1 away. 1 pitch, 1 out. No better way to start your shutdown. 9th if you're Cyrus. Here in comes cleanup hitter Aaron Baum now. Takes low, 1-0. The Eagle dugout hasn't given up hope just yet. Takes outside. The Gunn Titan parents letting the umpire know that they thought that one caught the corner, but I agree it was missed outside. Here comes the 2-0 to Baum. That one off the corner as well. It's 3-0 to Aaron Baum. Takes outside, ball 4. A lot of close pitches. They missed off the corner, though. Here comes Jackson O'Reilly. Double play candidate, and Gunn would love to get one and head on that bus back to Palo Alto. Jackson, as I mentioned, on base all 4 times today. Takes a curveball for a strike. Titans looking for their 3rd win in a row. The 6-18 squad is struggling mightily, but looking to end the season on a good note. Here comes the 1-0. O'Reilly pops it up center field. In comes Sterling, coming on into a dive, and he makes the catch. Have a day, Quentin Sterling. How about 2 doubles, 4 hits, and a diving play in center? And the Eagles are down to their final hope, and it's Gareth Cartier. The tying run on deck for the Eagles. A long way to go to get there, though. They trail 9-6. Cartier takes a fastball outside. One ball and no strikes to Cartier. Fastball bottom of his zone, but it's been given all night, 1-1. These teams meet again on Friday, this time in Palo Alto. That will be the end of the regular season for both these squads. The Eagles on their way to the playoffs. The Titans were still waiting for results from other games, and we'll see how they fare Friday. Balls fouled back, and the Eagles are down to their final strike. The shadows have lengthened over the past 2.5 hours here in Los Altos. Thank you so much for joining us, as it's been one hell of a baseball game, and it's still not over. Silva stares into Higgins. The 2-2 to Cartier. Fastball just outside, 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 9th inning. But first to pick back to first. Why not let the drama build a little more? Both dugouts on the top rung. Here comes the 3-2 to Cartier. Just gets a piece. Count holds 3-2. Very late on that one, just got a piece, fouled it back. Full count with 2 outs, has the runner off from first. Silva's next 3-2, high ball 4. The Eagles just won't go away. And to the bench goes Gabe Stewart, as Rowan Sims, the senior, hitting .224, comes into the game. See what the pinch hitter can do. The bright orange batting gloves as he stares out towards Silva. First pitch, line drive towards short, off the glove into left field. Here comes the run. He taps home, and here we go. The winning run at the plate, the tying run at first. Rowan Sims comes off the bench and faces one pitch. And Gabe Stewart's going to go talk to his dugout. Who's going to come off the bench and hit? That's the decision Gabe Stewart's making right now. Gunn head coach going to go talk to his squad as well. Tying run at first, winning run at the dish. Gabe Stewart's going to go to his bench. It worked last time as Rowan Sims faced a pitch and lined it off the shortstop's glove for an RBI single. Looks like sophomore, or junior, beg your pardon, Matt Carlson's going to be the one to hit. He has a bat in there. Maybe he's coming out on deck. See who comes out here. Multiple guys have helmets and bats standing out there by the Eagle dugout. Let's see. Let's see what the final decision is. It's going to be sophomore Kyle McKinney who's going to grab a bat and a helmet and take this crucial AB. Stands in from the right side, number 24, it's hitting 267s, knocked in 4 on the season. Would be a great time for another one with 2 outs. A gapper could tie this game up. McKinney slightly open stance from the right side. Waits on the pitch from Silva. All over that one, foul alongside of first. McKinney, the final hope for the Eagles. Here comes the 0-1. Line towards center. That's down, base hit. Here comes the run. 1 run's going to score. Kyle McKinney off the bench. RBI. It's 9-8. These Eagles just don't go away. The tying run's 90 feet away. And the 9-hitter Gavin Moore steps in once again.
You got this, Cyrus. Let's go, baby.
Kamen waiting on deck. High drama in Los Altos. Runners on the corners. McKinney, the winning run at first. Sims, the tying run at third. Here comes the pitch to Moore. Takes outside, ball 1.
You got this, Cyrus.
Ball past the catcher, ties the game. Moore takes strike, finds the outside corner. Here comes the 1-1, laid on an off-speed pitch, 1-2. And like they've been a few times this inning, the Eagles down to their final strike. Sims off third, dances off third, takes a secondary. Moore strikes out swinging on the off-speed pitch. The Eagles fall to the Titans by a final score of 9-8. The Gunn Titans keep their season alive and pick up their second win. And I had a great time. Great ball game. 9-8 the final. Titans 9, Eagles 8 here from Los Altos. 9 runs, 14 hits, 2 errors. The Eagles 8 runs, 13 hits, 4 errors. We went a full 9 here. We only wanted 7. We got 2 innings of free baseball. For my producer, Jacob Peterson, I've been Kieran Costa. One last time saying so long from Los Altos.